So there are people out there who think that if someone has a near-death experience and writes a book about it, they should put it out there for free. Because if it's supposed to be, spiritually life-changing material, it should be available for free. So I want to ask these same people, how would you feel if you were born into an abusive family who essayed and trafficked you by the time you were 12 years old? And when you came forward with the truth, they would smear your name and spread lies and half-truths about you so that this way, when you reached out to other people, they wouldn't be there for you to lend support. And then to take it further, your abusive father decides to rip away your inheritance because you stand up to him and call him out, leaving you homeless, living in your car. You all say, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Well, that's what I'm doing here with my book. You see, when I learned these things about my family during my life review, do you see me running around being violent, causing harm to them? No, I'm holding them accountable by writing a book. I think the real problem is that some of you are too cheap and you don't like to read, and that's why you complain about people writing books. But I digress. Writing this book and putting it out there was my way of taking the most horrible things that have ever happened to me and using it as a stepping stone to making my dreams come true. All while holding my abusers accountable in the process. For those of you who gaslight and say things like, oh, well, putting a book out there about your NDE just soils the experience. Well, let me ask you this. Do you work for free? Because this was work. Also, why wouldn't you choose to financially support somebody who's been through absolute hell, only to remain a good, stronger person in the end? At any rate, I'm pretty proud of handling my life this way as opposed to turning evil and violent like my abusers, because that's exactly what they wanted, but I'm not going to let them have that. I'm choosing this way instead. So for those of you who don't understand that I'm just trying to do the best with the hand that I've been dealt, and you think I'm just using my NDE as a cash grab, the solution's simple. Just don't read it. It's not meant for you. Let's just save my book for the people who understand that my story has value and they're willing to lend their support, which I appreciate very, very much. So thank you guys. Thank you out there to everybody who's read it. I appreciate the time that you took to read it. I hope you learned something and that you feel better.